was kind of wild and free. Because love goes where my room goes, and nobody knows but me. Hi, is everybody here? What's everybody up to? It's been a while since I've been live. I miss you all so much. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm pushing you back for a minute. Because I have a little snack today. Not a big snack, a little snack, because we're gonna go to dinner tonight, and we had McDonald's breakfast for breakfast, and it was so good. I was craving the McDonald's pancakes, which are kind of like trash. Like, no, they're really good, but they're not like pancakes. I've been craving pancakes. I even looked up. I almost postmated. I had pancakes last night, but I was actually a little nauseous. I've been getting a little like sickness, not like throwing up, and it's definitely not in the morning. It's definitely like later in the day at night. And yeah, like almost like food doesn't want to go down, but just a little bit. It's like not that bad. Um, do you like McDonald's hash browns? Yeah. Hi everyone. Hey besties. um, yeah, I had an egg McMuffin, I had a hash brown and hotcakes. And it was really good. So we had that early, like I don't know, I woke up at like 6:30 and I was hungry, but we got there about 8. It's really, really good. Then I came back, showered. I hadn't showered for the past 2 days, which is like so gross. I know. Like I started feeling it. I was like, ooh, like I can get away with like not showering for like a day and then showering the next day. 2 days, it was kind of a little grimy. I was just like, ooh, but I was so tired. And yeah. And so today I showered and I washed my hair and I feel like actually so much better. It is crazy how like you physically feel better when you shower. Probably need to shower more often, but wonderful to see you so happy. Thanks. Pregnancy glow. You guys are all so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, we're getting close to the end of the first trimester. It's very varying, like based on our apps and our doctor's appointment. It's so funny. Like when you go to the doctor, they like, literally like measure the baby to know like how far along you are. So it like changes. Like people are so not all people, but some people. Thank you for the super chat. Style icon to me. Oh, thank you. Oh, Bismack, 1996. Thank you. Your Instagram post made me cry. I get so emo with my Instagram posts talking about this baby and stuff because like technically like I always think like this is the end of the first trimester, but I think maybe there's like one more week. I think it's the end of the 12th week when I'm just starting the 12th week. So for me, I celebrate every day that I'm pregnant, every week that goes by. Um, but yeah, the end of the first trimester, I think I have maybe one more week. So technically next week we should be celebrating the end of the first. But we're gonna celebrate it because we're getting through and my doctor says everything looks good and we've been doing the blood work and all that stuff like that. So always blessed, always thankful, always grateful. The life is inside of me and I just celebrate that every day, every week. You already sound out of breath pregnant. People will like say that. I honestly think I just kind of like work myself up because I'm like doing so much. Like I run into my makeup and then I'm doing TikToks and then I'm like, you know, it's Mickey. Thank you for the support. I'm calling first dibs. I'm going to be the baby's YouTube godfather. I love you, Trisha. Okay, Mickey. Yes, you can be the baby's YouTube godfather. Godparents. Yeah, I don't know if I guess you have to do godparents. I don't know. Do you have to do godparents? Kind of silly, I guess, right? Like, or because I always was under the impression that like great godparents like get the child if something happens to both you and your spouse or your, you know, I don't know. Megan, you deserve the blessing. I loved you for over 10 years. Ah, thanks, Megan. Megan. I like the name. My sister's middle name is Megan. Dr. C, thank you for the super chat. I had my son at 33. He was 10 pounds. He's my joy. Please block out as much negativity as possible. Love you and happy for you. Yes, thank you. That's so cool. I'm going to be 34 when I deliver, which is crazy. And we want to get pregnant again right away because it is a little older to be giving birth. Not too old. People give it up to their 40s, but thank you. Yeah, I try and block out as much negativity as I can, but baseball fan, thank you for the super chat. Glowing health and blessings. You must are going to be amazing parents. Thank you. We received that. Amen. Preach. Right back at you. Thank you for that positivity. And I hope you are blessed with an abundance of positivity this weekend for doing that. That made my day. Glad you're finally living a fairy tale you deserve. Thanks, Natasha. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you guys all for the support. On the note of blocking negativity, like I do, like sometimes I respond on Twitter and people are like, oh, like, and they'll be like, she's cracking. And I'm like, or if I block someone, I was like, oh, I got her. And I know that's why I never blocked people for the longest time because I know they like just like knowing that you saw that. But I just block it now because you know why I block it? More for other people reading the thread. I'm like, no, no, other people are not going to be reading this under my thread. Like that's blocked, you know? Otherwise I just like whatever. But I read if it does get to be like a negative place, like there was Twitter had quite a bit of negativity. Oh, it was because I was posting um pics promoting another website. I can't mention it here. And people were like really shaming me for it, which I expected. I wasn't like surprised by it, but I was like, wow, people are really like strong opinion because obviously God answers for spiritual guidance, not custody. Let's see. Interesting. I don't even know who I'd pick on under those circumstances actually in our lives, but that's interesting. Tori, my best friend Paige Rose, loves you and Tessie. Hi, Paige Rose. Um, but yeah, I remember when I was posting on that site with someone else who was pregnant, um, she got a ton of hate too. And again, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but it's like, it's my body, you know. There's no baby on display or anything, but it was to happen, but it did bring on a lot more hate. So you just you read too much of it, or not too much of it, but I started seeing like a few comments. I'm like, okay, I'm done reading. Twitter for the most part is the pretty nasty side that I don't read too much, but I do like to reply because there's some nice ones too. So and it's easiest for me to reply and just tweet something. So sometimes I feel a little like snarky, and I'm just gonna, which I shouldn't. But honestly, it really doesn't bother me. I think if it bothered me, I think that was one of my best. So in that mindfulness book I showed you guys last time that I got from Barnes& Noble, it's like was literally $5 at Barnes& Noble. Um, they had something about social media on there and how like social media is good and you don't necessarily need to like never be on social media to protect your power and your mental health and all that stuff like that. It was like just notice how you react to social media. So if you find yourself, double A, thank you for the super chat. Can you please say my name? Oof, I don't know if I can say it. Najdi, Najid. I'm sorry, I mispronounced it wrong, but thank you for the super chat. Um, if you just kind of like evaluate how you're reacting to it, right? Like if it's making you feel really bad, like that's when you need, right? Like take those breaks. Don't read the comments. Because for me, I never take breaks because like it's my job and I actually like what I do. And I'm a hustler. I'm like, I can't just not make that coin just because people are being mean to me. So in that case, I keep posting, but I just like there was a time last year for like 3 months, I literally could not read like, oh my God, I could not read comments. But I posted and I knew every video I was posting was getting like literally 20% likes and 80% down. Probably more than that at one point, like 95% down dislikes on every video I posted. So, I mean, they got rid of the dislike button like shortly after, which I feel like I kind of manifested because I remember at one point being like, why is there even a dislike button on YouTube? Like, why? And it was on. But yeah, then I had to like it was really affecting me and I had to just stop reading comments. And that was what that book was kind of saying is like, social media can be great and it is great. Like obviously sharing my pregnancy has been just like the best experience on social media for me. Like everyone is really, really supportive. 98% of people are really supportive. And like it's great. To me, it feels like not only when I got pregnant did I feel like my life was beginning, but it's like it became this whole new chapter that everyone else can also be a part of in like the best, most natural, most happiest way. Faith, have you thought of any names? I love you so much. Yes, we do have a boy and a girl name picked out. We're not sharing them yet. I have talked about them before, and they'll be revealed when we do a nursery room reveal. And we won't start the nursery until um, we know the gender. So yeah. Anyways, I'm eating Pop Tarts. These remind me of middle school. We had a vending machine in our cafeteria, and I would only eat Pop Tarts for lunch. One, I'm a really picky eater, so cafeteria food was just just iconic. Thank you for the super chat. And two, like I didn't like the idea of like cold lunches. That's what they called them because I never ate sandwiches or anything. So this was my snack. Emma, please say hi to Emma, Mia, and Sophie. Emma, Mia, and Sophie. Hi. Cameo hour. But I used to eat the cherry ones. Or I think there were cinnamon ones too. They're pretty good. I don't toast mine. These and saltines. They help my tummy so much. Jane Doe, thank you for the You're so cute. I'm glad you're blocking negative people on social media, especially Twitter. It cleans up chat for you and for us to comment. Yeah, even on here, obviously I have moderators. Shout out to all my moderators if you're in here. I know we have Kelly, Jane Doe, I think Mercedes, Madison, I think Happy Day. Yeah, Madison there. And then Moses is on here now moderating. So it's really cool because like it just feels good, like nobody wants, and again, not even just for myself, like you said, like I'm glad you said that was like the feed. It's just like you don't have to worry about being attacked and stuff. Cause like it's one thing to comment about me, whatever. I'm like, you don't need to attack like other people just for like saying I saw people like a verified account that I didn't know. I was like, I hate that you're receiving all this hate, like wishing you well. And people just started attacking that person with like photos of me, obviously from that side we're not talking about, and other things. And I'm like, y'all have no, like, those people have no lives. And then what's scary is like some of these accounts, I mean, I'm finally blocking them, but they come up with new accounts. And I know it's like the same people because you can tell like the verbiage. And so it's the same. Like, I really truly believe it's like one, two, or three people that create like so many accounts because they're like so obsessed. And I know other like influencers or people online have just talked about this, that similar stuff has happened to them where like they just create multiple accounts to like harass you, companies you work with, all this stuff. And it's like insane. But it's like the same people because they've been around for a while. They use the same verbiage. They bring up stuff from like literally some people bring up stuff from like 2012, 2011. And you're like, oh, you've been like on this for a minute. And it's scary because like anonymous for the most part. I mean, we know a couple faces that have like presented themselves. Um, so we know a couple, but then there's like some that you're just like, is that this person? Because like, yikes, I don't know. But anyways, that's just that. But yeah. My TikTok for you page. Are you guys on TikTok? The people here on YouTube, are you guys on TikTok? That modern warrior is all over my For You page. I really I love fashion 92. Thank you for the super chat. Can you do a Ethiopian food mukbang video? Ooh, we do have a little Ethiopia here in Los Angeles, and it always smells so good. And I would love that. Chloe Stewart, so happy for you both. Much love from Scotland. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you guys both for the super chat and suggestions. By the way, thank you guys so much for the love on the ASMR channel. My ASMR channel is doing so good, and I think I'm going to do a live once a week there and a live once a week here. I think I'll keep my Fridays here, which is like cute, whatever. And then I think I'm going to do a live on Mondays on my ASMR channel. Maybe not starting this week. Maybe I'll do it Wednesdays or something because Mondays seem to be always kind of busy. Like this last Monday, I was supposed to come do a live. Sorry, y'all, I missed it. But we got busy. We went to like a doctor's appointment, then went to lunch, and it just got to be a really busy day. So maybe like Wednesdays and Fridays. So maybe Wednesdays I'll do an ASMR lives. But seriously, the feedback over there and like the positivity over there has been so great. Like, and honestly, I kind of attribute it to my live here because so many people are like, do ASMR like at my lives, like kind of like, and I did it like as a joke or whatever, but people really like it. And so I think I'm like focus on that. I'm like, this is it. South Bend Cubby, can you say hi to my husband, Chad, and 15-month-old daughter, Whitley? Hi, Chad and Whitley. Watching me since the beach house days. Love you. Oh, thank you so much. Sierra, have you ever toasted a Pop-Tart and put butter on the bottom? Fat girl hack. LOL, love you. That sounds so good. What's it taste like? Is it like, does it warm it up? Does it like make it taste like a bun, like a biscuit? Lillian, thank you for the super chat. And yes, Mac, thank you for the super chat. I'm a big fan. I know you are, Bismac. You are always here, and I really appreciate that. That's so cool. Please do ASMR lives. Yeah, it's super easy because I have the Yeti microphone. I can just plug it into the computer, and I can just be tapping all day here. And I think that'd be so much fun. Joined that Reddit and all thought I was you. They are so sad. It's actually crazy. Hope you're feeling good, Andrew. Well, thank you for infiltrating there. That's so funny. Yeah, I think they just assume anyone who likes me is me, or that I like. I remember with the wedding, the big one was like all those guests are paid, which again, to me, I know it's like trolling, but it's such a ridiculous, outlandish trolling. Well, I'm hoping it's trolling because like, could you imagine if some people actually believe that? Like, that's so crazy. But again, to me, like that doesn't affect me. I don't know. I guess I know the whole point of that is just to like affect you and like ruin your day. Like I've seen people, like, literally say that, like, someone who was, like, threatening to show up at my wedding was like, I it was a success, though. She was so nervous on her wedding. She was so freaking out at her wedding, like, I wanted her to be paranoid, like, I did that, like, that's what they want. They're just, like, sadistic, like, crazy. Oh my god, Jennifer, thank you for the super chat. So happy for you. And Moses, I think you're amazing, and you always make me happy. Sending a gift for the baby. Oh, Jennifer, that's literally too kind. Thank you so much. We'll dedicate a little section of the nursery. That's so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you, everyone. Lillian, thank you. Pregnancy happiness is such a blessing. Thank you. Oh, you guys are so nice. Seriously, thank you guys. I really enjoy streaming here. It's really fun. To me, it's really laid back and chill. And aside from like pregnancy updates, like this is the one thing that I really like doing on my main channel now, which is cool because I've never really I don't know, I never really got into like live streaming, like watching it, but I'm glad you guys like that. And yeah. The blue dress you wore in those photos. Yeah, we posted a photo shoot. So we did a little photo shoot this week to kind of like, celebrate the end of the first trimester. And it actually was supposed to be our pregnancy announcement ones because we were going to wait until the end of the first trimester to announce. But like, I'm glad we didn't because it's just so much more exciting to talk about each step of the process with everybody. But I had the shoot scheduled. So we just did it anyways. We're like, let's just do it to celebrate. And they turned out really beautiful. It was a new photographer that I was like obsessed with. She's so amazing. Her name was Irma. And my glam squad has worked with her a bunch of times with their other clients. Like, you should really try her out. And she was super cool. The pictures are stunning. I have a couple solo ones I'm going to post on Monday. And then we did another little set. And it was really, really fun to dress up. So those were actually inspired by um, Marilyn Monroe and Arthur Miller. They did like a photo shoot. It was Marilyn and her second husband. And I don't know if Marilyn was pregnant at the time she took those photos or maybe she wasn't, but they looked very like maternal, paternal to me. And I thought they were fun. And Moses, of course, was down. So that was cool. My birthday today. If I can get half a birthday from you, I'd probably cry. Get half a birthday? Been watching this 2013, so happy you're finally having your baby. Thank you, EP. All right, EP, love that. Happy birthday to you. I hope this is what you wanted me. I don't know what half birthday means, but okay. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, EP. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Where's the water from? It's from like Instagram ads. Usually my water's running low, but it's usually not this difficult to drink. You should just drink it out of the straw. Mhm. Yeah, I love it. EP, happy, sorry. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, EP. Say hello to flat 1005. Hello, flat 1005. Yeah, Moses always fills us up because downstairs we have really good water. Up here in my office, we put one, but the water didn't taste good to me. I don't know. I don't know what it is. It just tasted. I think maybe the machine might be old or something. Um, yeah. When you find out the gender, well, technically, like we'll know the like we could know the gender right now. But we are doing a reveal not till April, so it's gonna be a minute. Are you gonna miss acrylic nails? I know, I got press-ons, which I kind of love for my ASMR, and I don't miss them in my everyday life because it is easier to not have acrylic nails. And obviously, when I have our baby, like I'm gonna be changing diapers. I can't have like nails. And I want 3 kids, God willing, again. So for me, I just want to have them all in diaper stages at the same time, and if I won't have acrylics for a while, and then obviously when they're toddlers, like you still have to, it's just like it's not really conducive to motherhood, right? So, but having said that, I love them for obviously the ASMR and stuff, and I just love them in general, the look. So I got amazing press-ons from Etsy. Oh my God, there's so many stores that sell these amazing nail sets for like $50. And like to me, I spend hundreds of dollars on each set, like $300 to $400 on each set. Sometimes more if I had a lot of bling, $500 plus travel. It could be expensive. I used to get my nails done by Kylie Jenner's nail artist, who was great and he's so talented and so amazing. But I would literally pay him $1,000 per set. Okay, yeah, that was crazy because I am not Kylie Jenner, but so having like $60 for these like reusable press-on nails and the press-ons stay really good. Like back in the day, I used to wear press-ons when I was a little girl with my dad. Actually, when I came out to visit my dad in the summers, like he'd always buy me press-ons, but like they would never stay. Like they would literally pop, like just doing this. But now they make adhesives that stay really, really good, and not just the glue. I'm talking about, like, the adhesives that come off. Like, those things stay. You gotta double do them, double tape them. If you say so, dear, I hope you have all the healthy babies you want. Thank you. We're watching Desperate Housewives, as you guys know, and we're finally on season 6. Spoiler alert, even though this came out 12 years ago. Lynette, who already has 4 kids that are teenagers, gets pregnant with twins again at 40 when they're all teenagers. ASMRT, I love you so much, Trish. You're so beautiful. Thank you. And I love the name. I'll have to check out your channel. Please sing I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus. You give me reason. You give me hope. Jesus never let me go. Um, but on that note, she has 4 kids. They're in their 40s. Like the twins are moving out because they're in college age, and the other ones are, obviously getting older. Then she finds out she's having twins again. Now, literally no judgment because that's amazing. And kids are a blessing. I truly feel like kids are a blessing. Like, let's say if I was 45 and got pregnant, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm having this baby, of course. But, well, you know what? Honestly, after 3, I think I would go on birth control. I've never been on birth control, but I think I'd go on it then. I don't think I could do 4. A blessing, of course, but Gio Becca, been watching for a decade. So happy to see you happy. Congrats on the marriage and growing family. Love you, Trish. Thank you, Gio, and thank you for the super chat. But has anyone done that? Does anyone have that? Again, this happens in life, like where you have a full grown family, like your kids are teenagers, they're about to leave the house, and then you get pregnant again. It just seems like a lot. And I mean, I haven't even started raising our babies or anything like that. But I guess because I'm older, so I can't like envision that, like me being 50 and having obviously. But I guess if you're young when you have your babies, I guess it makes sense. I don't know. But like Courtney and Travis, you hear that they're gonna have a baby, which I think would be so amazing and so beautiful. And like I totally think babies are amazing. Just keep having babies the rest of your life. Um, but like that's so crazy. They have like well, I guess Courtney's are young, but like Travis has like teenage kids and then just have but again, I mean, hey, you find a new person, you want to have a baby. I think it's beautiful. Making life is beautiful. So um yeah, Moses recommended praying, praying hands. Praying hands, yes. Hannah, Trish, go look up Rain Beauty by Heather on TikTok. I swear you're twin. Also, are you still coming to Houston for the rodeo? I'm seeing Gwen. We were supposed to be in the rodeo today. We had tickets to go see Ricky Martin with my friends Angel. But I just didn't know if I can make it because I've been so tired and feeling so I wanted to go this weekend though. If you say so, dear, can we get an I love you Moses remix for the baby when they are born? Oh, I like that. Yes. I think that would be totally fitting. I think I'd tie my tubes after 4 kids. Kylie. Yeah, I guess I would look into that. I'm so not even because I'm gonna get plastic surgery after the 3rd kid. I'm gonna get my tummy tuck, I'm gonna get my chin, I'm gonna get my chest. So I'd be like, you know what? While you're in there, could you just tie something? Probably. Maybe I should do that. But then you may want kids like down the line. You never know what happens. I just saw your maternity photos and cried so cute. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do obviously more when I have like a belly and stuff. But we're just excited. Thank you guys for the ones that are happy. Like I said, most people are so happy and so overjoyed when we share stuff like that. But then some people are like, you don't even have a bump. You're not even that far along. And it's like, bitch, I'll be celebrating when I'm 5 weeks pregnant. I'll be celebrating when I'm 1 day pregnant. Like I celebrate it all. So thank you for that. But yeah, maybe I want to get my tubes tied because that's pretty permanent. Is it right? Or can you get them untied? I don't know. Maybe birth control, but birth control's annoying. Maybe I get them tied. I don't know. We'll see. Shannon Mogler is 46 and just got pregnant. Yeah, I heard. I mean, again, kids are a blessing. Hopefully she's okay because I know her partner got arrested for domestic violence. So hopefully they're okay. Can you name a Doors song and sing a lyric? Oh my God, getting called out for this shirt. Thank you for the super chat. Nightmare, my bestie Lizzie and Rex are getting married. Can you congratulate, bless their future union? Lizzie and Rex, congratulations. May you have so much happiness. Marriage is the best decision ever. You're going to enjoy married life so much. Congrats. Cameo hour. Oh my God, the Doors. Can I tell you? I probably couldn't have named a Doors song up until literally yesterday because of Desperate Housewives. Orson Hodge, who's married to Brie, he was talking about his roles, like his most known roles or his favorite roles in film and TV. And he was talking about that he was in the Doors movie. Obviously, Val Kilmer, I know this, played who's the lead singer? Is it Jim Morrison? I know that. But Kyle MacLachlan, who plays Orson Hodge, he was also in the Doors movie, and I looked it up, of course, because I was like, who'd he play in the Doors movie, you know? I think he was like a guitarist or something. I don't know. I'm like really bad with this. So I looked it up and there was a song playing in the background. I hope this is the Doors because then I'll be okay. I'll get my pass for wearing the shirt. Is it Come on, baby, light my fire? Come on, baby, na, na, fire. Is that the Doors? I hope so. Then I get to wear the shirt, right? It's just from Free People and it's comfortable. Alexa, so proud of you and how far you have come. Your happiness is so bright and true. Congratulations on a beautiful marriage and new baby. Yeah, my friend was at my lowest. Oh, Alexis, thank you so much. And you've probably been a friend and supportive of me at my lowest and how I've gotten through, and I really appreciate that. So yeah. Um, Doppler machines, yes. I watched the Doors movie Tripping on Mushrooms for the first time. It was a bad plan. Does it make you feel trippy? I should watch it. I know Moses likes it. He's talked about it before. I'm like, I don't know. I don't really get too much into like 70s music besides Donny Osmond. Like I don't get into like Led Zeppelin or Jefferson Airplane or any of those. And I know all those names because I took a class when I was like in the 7th grade. Instead of doing band or chorus, I did this thing called Fine Arts. And they just taught you about like music from like the 70s and 60s. So I know the names of a lot of bands. I don't get into it. um had 8 kids. Oh my god, the oldest and youngest have a 25 age. Oh god, no, not 25-year age gap. Gender reveal is not till April. Oh man. Children in school. I'm not gonna have that many kids. 8 kids. Oh my god. I think if I started having them younger, maybe. Liz, another vlog, beach apartment where you said you probably never own a G wagon. Have a husband and kids, and you've accomplished everything you said you could have. Can never have. Love you. You're perfect. Oh my god. That's crazy. I remember that saying like I can never afford a G wagon, and then boom, got a G wagon like 2 years later. That was a big deal for me. Big deal. Because all my cars to that point were like either I had my parents' help and we got them from CarMax. No shade, because by the way, CarMax has like really good cars. But like getting like a luxury car to me, like a G Wagon, I was like, I felt really accomplished. At that point, I was like, I feel really proud of my life. I think a car is like the first thing that people like splurge on, right? Maybe you like cars, some people don't care about cars, but yeah, I feel like when you get a car you really want it, you just feel good. I kind of feel that way about my Rolls Royce. I really love it. I don't think I could ever get rid of it. Like I love it. I mean, it's like way too expensive, but I love it and it makes me feel like happy and comfortable and I feel happy in it. I don't know. Do you think you'll tour again? Maybe not with baby. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna tour this year. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. I'm not gonna tour this year. But like I love doing music and like doing my thing. And the thing is, I just always have wanted to be a parent, right? And so for me, like unless I can bring like the baby with me, which you could. I mean, I've heard people before saying they've gone on tour when they were a baby, you know, but I just wouldn't want to leave my baby, you know. I know people do that to like work, but music is like my passion and my hobby. And it's like I wouldn't want to just like leave my baby to go do my passion and hobby. Again, I think it's totally fine because like obviously everyone needs their me time, their space, their time, their thing away from being a parent. But for me, I just envision myself just like never leaving my baby's side and just I don't know. Things change. And I don't know. Like I said, the baby's not here yet. Things change. But yeah. Um did you say he in the last slide? Did you expose the gender? We keep calling our baby him because we think it's a boy. But we don't know. We definitely don't know yet. Waffles flavor Pop Tart. Um, we're not saying names yet. A lot of people keep asking about the names, and we have the name for each, but we're not saying it yet. But some people know. Some people definitely know. If you've been following me for a while, or you just know, like I talked about these baby names before. Mm. Mm. I'm congested a lot though. I'm always blowing my nose, which I never used to do. I don't know if it's a pregnancy symptom or what. I feel like it is because it started when I was pregnant. I'm always blowing my nose, which could be another reason where I sound like I'm out of breath all the time. Because now when I'm chewing, I can't really breathe through my nose. Um, yeah, we're doing a gender reveal, safe for the environment. We're not releasing anything or anything like that. Nothing shooting up or anything. Um, do you throw up a lot? I was always sick 10 times a day when I was pregnant. I don't throw up, but I definitely feel a little bit of nausea. Um, and to me, it just reminds me of motion sickness, like when I'm in a car for too long, or if I'm like on a roll, like on a ride that jolts me around, like I get motion sickness, and that's what it feels like to me. Um, but it's not that bad. It's only been happening maybe the past week, a little bit at nighttime, and it just like yeah, sometimes I'm like, oh, but I haven't thrown up, so that's good. I guess that's good. Um, how many kids do we want? We want at least two. Obviously, we have one, so we're just thankful for the one, but I would like three. Kristen, show the Insta where you got the water bottle. It was an ad. It wasn't even like I wouldn't even know how to tag it or anything, and it took a long time to come. So I think it was like from China. I don't know what you would call this because it came with all the stuff for you to put on it. Like you had to put the stickers on, and there was different colors. So I don't know what you would call this, which sucks. I know. Like I'm sure they have them on Amazon or something, but it's so cute. Actually, Moses put these little stickers on, which I think it's so adorable because I'm like really bad at making stuff cute, and so he did this and he like cleaned it all out with the stickers, and I thought it was so cute. I love the little McDonald's and stuff. It was pretty adorable, and I actually drink water all the time out of this, so it actually is beneficial. Look on the bottom, babe. Woo! Oh, yeah, it's in Japanese. It's like, can you see? Ya Benz. I don't know. Everyone keeps asking for a bump update. I really don't have a bump. I just have oh god. Oh my god. Let me share a little embarrassing story. It's not that embarrassing, but I kind of cringed for a minute. Emma West, thank you for the super chat. Someone who I've known in person, who I've actually like collabed with in the past. Um and I haven't talked to her in so long. She saw that I was pregnant on Instagram and commented, and then sent me a text, and she goes, "Oh my god, like can't believe you're pregnant! Congratulations, your belly's so big!" And I was like, "I'm only 11 weeks, bitch." And I'm like, well, considering bumps don't usually start until like the 14 weeks, and those are like tiny little bumps at 14 weeks. I'm like, that's just my belly. And my belly does look big, especially when we do the ultrasounds, because like well, one, I am eating more and I definitely gained weight. I've gained like 5 pounds since the pregnancy, and since the wedding, I gained like 15 pounds. So I have definitely gained weight back. And that's totally fine with me right now. Like obviously, that's just what it is. But yeah, my belly has definitely gone bigger. But when at the ultrasound, usually Moses is like lower. So I'm like, okay, stand up high and like do an angle. But I can show you my belly, but there's no bump or anything. But if you guys would like to see, it's definitely not a cute flat. Oh god, that's like tight. It doesn't feel that tight. I'm surprised. Oh gosh, okay, let me just not. That's really unsightly. Sorry, guys. It's just fat. But the baby's usually like right here when he does the ultrasound. It's pretty low. But yeah, I think this is just some fatness right now. My hope is that this just gets like a little more like firm and round because I already have so much like skin right here. I hope it just pops a little. Wishful thinking, but sometimes you see those huge bellies and like, oh, it's just that looks just uncomfortable, which you never know. Um, there was that one on TikTok that looked like she was gonna have like triplets and she was only having one baby in there, and you're just like, and that totally can happen. So I'm just kind of preparing myself for that. I really don't even think it's about being like fat or gaining too much weight. I mean, maybe it is, but I think also it's just like the size of people's bellies. They just go different. Cheyenne, thank you for the super chat. How's mental health? I'm afraid of pregnancy because of my bipolar. Any triggers? I'm terrified of becoming manic or depressed while pregnant. That's a really good question. For me, I mean, it's different because I'm borderline, so it's a little different than bipolar. There's not really medication, so I just had to really do a lot of treatment on myself. And for me, I had to manage my bipolar, regulate my emotions. Really was the hardest part for me. And that was like me working on myself. So I was able to do that before getting pregnant, and um, I think like knock on wood, pray to God, like I haven't had that feeling of like any depression or anything like that, or any sort of emotional triggers. I think at the beginning, I was a little like, well, I was so excited, but then there's like a moment where you're just like, oh my God, this is like for life, right? Like that, but that might not even be a mental health thing. Maybe people just think that that's like a natural thing to think. Jeruzo, I love you and make my dream come true. If you could listen to my song once in a lifetime, I'm Jeruzo. I will check it out. Are you on TikTok? I will look it up. But and thank you for the super chat. So yeah, that's like the only thing where sometimes I'm like, oh, this is like, oh, you have that moment of panic for like a minute where you're just like, what did I do? What did I do? But it goes away because you're just so excited then. Um, but yeah. Dee you're glowing, beautiful mama. I'm super happy for you. You're a beautiful baby. Best wishes to you during this new journey in life, sending positive vibes. Thank you, Dee. Thank you, everybody, for being here, by the way. Captain Moose is here. What's up, Captain Moose? But yeah, I mean, obviously, mental health and dealing with mental illness while pregnant is like a very real thing, but there's a lot of resources out there, and obviously hormones go out of whack when you're pregnant and stuff, and it's just really about having like a good support system and like really having a good open line of communication between your doctor, your mental health doctor, and your OBGYN and all that stuff, just so they know and they're aware, and people in your life are aware. I've definitely had mood swings, some moodiness, and for me it's again just me being aware of it, not lashing out on, obviously my husband is the one here with me, not lashing out on him and being like this, when I get in those moods, which doesn't happen often, I'm just like, I just need space. I just need space because I work myself up in my head sometimes. And again, it's only happened literally like once since becoming pregnant. And I just work myself up and I just need space. No, it's like maybe twice. And it's like a weird thing. And I do know it's probably related to mental illness, but I'm really good now at like recognizing it and not lashing out, not taking it out on people and just being like, no, I just need like a little bit of space. And it always works. Like for me, like disengaging, going by myself somewhere, like it just works. Um, I don't know, but yeah. How long will we all wait to try for another pregnancy? Right away. We really want to, like, what they say, 3 months, you can start trying again. Um, you know, again, haven't gone through the birthing process or anything, so maybe things change, but that's the goal. That's where we're thinking right now. Congrats on the baby. Thank you. Mm-mm. It was still 2 years. Everyone we know, both in my side of the family and Mo's side of the family, um, they had babies back to back, including one of Moses' siblings. Him and his sibling is like a year, exactly like a year apart, a year and 3 days, or maybe just 3 days. Yeah, a year and 3 days. Life of Destiny. How long have you known you've had a BPT? Any advice for those in a relationship with someone with it? Congrats to you again. Be a great mama. Thank you. 2019 I knew, and with being with someone with it, going to therapy with them if you can, supporting them and knowing when they need to disengage and not thinking that it's about them, but it is about them at that point. They need that little extra grace, if you will. McAllister, I love you so much. Please put your acting socks on. Say, Duncan, you are pure source energy. I support you. Cheers to success. 2020 is. Oh my God, this is literally a cameo. Okay, we'll do it. Duncan, you are pure source energy. And I believe that for real. You are. I support you. Protect that energy. Protect you. Cheers to success. 2022 is your year. Brett, what's your baby mobile going to be? I don't know. That's a good question. We haven't even like thought about that yet. You're my inspiration. Thank you, McAllister. Thank you guys so much. But yeah. Are you still doing the witch thing? Yes. For me, writing down spells or creating them and doing work with smoke and water and all the elements is a very natural thing where I don't even think of it as like I'm doing my witch thing. It's just more like manifesting, repeating, using nature to kind of like bring in all the good energy and source and abundance that we inherit on this earth. Um, so yeah, I still do the witchy thing, I guess you could say, but to me, it's just very natural manifestations, visualizations, and incorporating nature into life. You know, the moon and the water and all of it. Are you scared about birth? No, for me, it's just like it happens, right? It just comes, and I don't try and like worry about things that aren't here. Like ready or not, that happens. You know what I mean? And I just know people. A lot of people do it, and so it's just your body just knows. Um, And my body's just been knowing through this pregnancy, so I trust it. Kate. Jeffree Star? Question mark? I don't know. I saw he said something nice to Hollywood Fix. And I thought that was really cool. I don't want bad blood with bad blood with anybody. So it was nice. It was nice to, you know, be drama free. Harley Flower, my best friend, has borderline and she's a great mom. You don't have to be a perfect person to be a good mom. Oh. Yeah, I it does suck that people judge so hard people who've had a bad past, or in my case is mental illness, but there's people who've been on drugs. They've done, crazy, crazy stuff in their life, gone to prison, all of a sudden, like people don't well, some people give them a chance, but a lot of people won't because of their past. And like that's what's so frustrating to me. And I saw all over like, oh, Trisha calls out this TikToker. And I was just like, I was scrolling through my For You page and I saw it obviously, and like it was this girl just so matter of factly was just like, Trisha Paytas is like the last person that should be a mom, and it's like, how are you making that judgment based off my past online where I've been on drugs, but I've been clean now for over 2 years because of what people say about me or perceive about me because I've had mental health issues. Like that doesn't make you a bad person. Like that doesn't make you a bad parent. Like, you shouldn't be able to have children. Like, to me, that was just so I don't know, and it just, like, rubbed me the wrong way because people obviously change so much before the baby, but even, like, when you have the baby, everyone's like, "It changed my life," and all this stuff, and it's like I guess that was my thing is, like, I'm part of cancel culture or whatever because people cancel me, but people who aren't part of cancel culture or online and get judged for their past, it's like, if people show that they've changed, and I'll be like, "You haven't changed," but, like, no, I literally have been sober since December 2020. Been regulating my emotions online and offline for literally the past like 8 months. Like showing that there's a change, but people don't want to see it. Like they're like change, 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 and then you start doing it. Like, no, 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 you haven't changed. You're not, nothing's changed. I'm like, do you remember 2019 Trish, the one that was 5150 and put in mental hospitals because I was on drugs? When I've done videos, I was drugged and like all this stuff like that. Like it's not fair to judge, especially when I worked so hard to be sober. And I haven't shared that full journey, but it's a hard journey. Anastasia, I'm sorry people are mean to you about your pregnancy. You're an amazing person to bring light to my dark days. Are you taking prenatals yet? Yes, thank you. And thank you for the super chat. And I take prenatals every day. I started right away. I used to take prenatals before I was even pregnant just to get my body like ready. I've had them for so long in my bathroom, but I take prenatals every day. Um, and yeah, it's okay. Like honestly, there is such a endorphin, such a happy that pumps through me that like um it doesn't affect me too much. But it was like a Saturday night and I was going to the bathroom like in between Desperate Housewives and I had seen her TikTok and I'm just like why are people just so like vile about this kind of stuff, just so nasty. It's like what did I really do to you, first of all? And like it's like I've like worked so hard at like changing and it just gets frustrating when people are like just won't allow that or don't want to see it. But I let it go and I'm like, okay, I'm kind of over it, whatever. But I think just in general, sometimes on Twitter, people say really stupid things and I just like quote tweet them and call it out because I'm like, you sound stupid and you deserve other people to let you know you sound stupid and not just for me. Because coming from me, like, it's just Trish, whatever. But coming from other people, like, oh, they delete the tweet real quick. It's like, oh, yeah, that was stupid. You're going to be a great mom. Don't worry. Thank you, Queenie's New York Lotto. Oh, Mega Millions tonight. How do I get my Mega Millions ticket, you guys? I am convinced I'm going to win that Mega Millions jackpot. I don't know what it is. Like I don't like I just lately I've been just like I feel it. I feel it. I don't know. there's a house I really want, like, in our community, in our gated community, and I just think about it, and it's not like a crazy expensive. It is kind of expensive, but it's not, like, crazy expensive, and, like, we almost got it, like and at the time, we probably could have afforded it, but, I think about that house all the time. Sarah Gale, can you please say hi, Sarah? I've been watching you for so long, and it's so crazy to me how far you've come. You will be an amazing mom. Hi, Sarah, and thank you so much for that. Thank you for the super chat and support for all these years. Lauren, how's the first trimester for you? Sickness? First, like 7 weeks, 8 weeks, like literally no symptoms except tiredness. I'd be taking naps all the time. And these last like week or two, 10 days, I got in a little nausea. No throwing up, but a little nausea. And my taste buds were like really accelerated and everything tasted really good, except for this again, the past 10 days. Things kind of started tasting a little "Ugh" to me, but Trisha's so excited to see the baby, and I wish you the best as a mom. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Sunny Place. Thank you for being a member here. Um, yeah. Anyways, I don't even know where I was at, but yeah. After you get your house clean, it'll feel like a whole new. Yeah, we're getting our things organized, our house. Um, sorry, I'm burpy too. It's crazy. Oh wait, did I miss some? Sorry. Oh no, there we go. Oh, the house, the freaking house. Yeah, so there was a house I, like, loved, and I just am like, "I feel like that's our house too." Like, I love this house, like, my main goal, my main manifestation is to keep this house. Like, I love this house so much. Like, I wouldn't wanna sell this house, but, like, get another house in addition to and we want a house on the lake but I really want this house, like, this house and I do want a lake house too. So I'm dreaming big, so this is why I need the Mega Millions. But, there's just this, like, house that was so perfect, and I just think about it all the time, and I just feel like, it'll be ours one day. And I love how my head just like, "I gotta win the Mega Millions to get that," but I'm sure there's other ways to go about getting that, and I'm sure I'll figure it out, but I don't know, I have, like, a really obsession with houses, like, I just really like looking at houses, and I think a lot of people do. I'm like, "I wanna buy so many houses," and, look, if I won the Mega Millions, you best believe I'd be on a plane to India, I'll be, like, helping like, I wanna do, like, philanthropy work where I can just go and travel and just, like, help the kids and help people in need in different countries and in this country. There's a woman I follow on TikTok who gives out, like she goes to McDonald's and get like sandwiches and drink chips and like little granola bars and drinks and sodas to this like homeless block in LA. Like they line up to get this stuff. And I think that I'm like, first of all, like I don't really know if she gets funded to do that, if she does it on her own funds. I mean, either way, it's like super impressive. And I'm like, that's so cool. Like, I really want to be that person. And again, I don't know if she works with an organization or if she just started this herself. Like she's out of her van doing it. It's one of my favorite accounts. I'm like, that person is so freaking sorry, so selfless and so amazing. And I don't know if her name's Shirley. It might be Shirley. I don't know. She's always very like very much like keeps them in check. Like if someone grabs to no, 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 don't grab for things you ask. You ask. Like it's okay, honey. You ask. You ask. Like she's just so like she puts them in their place that they need to be. But also, hell, I just love it. Oh, this is a pretty super chat. I love Stacy, the sparkling star reborn. I honestly think you're the best looking woman in the world. Oh my God, thank you. Is this me? Is this me typing? Your dreams have come true. Your nails on ASMR. Your nails on ASMR. Can't wait to see your baby XOXO. Oh, thank you. What a pretty super chat. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for all that love. It's very nice. I appreciate that. um Beauty to the streets. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I think her TikTok is that. So yeah. I don't know where this is from. Everyone keeps asking me. Someone I saw says they said they found a Kauai water bottle on Amazon they typed in. So it's just hard when there's like water at the bottom. I went to buy a house too. Buying a house was like I was able to buy 2 houses in 1 year, which was like so blessed. I mean, I had a really good like 2 years there financially. And I mean, I've always been super blessed financially. And I don't say that I say that out of like gratitude. I'm always giving thanks for it because, I do realize like financially, all that stuff has been great. But yeah, I had a good couple of years and I was like shocked, because like for me, I've always made like good money, but there's a couple times where you just get like money flows in like crazy and you're just like, where did all this come from? That sounds like a humble brag, but, like, sometimes that just happens, and so I was able to buy 2 houses, and I was, so fortunate, and, yeah, we bought this house together, which is, like, really cool. That's what we actually did the photo shoot at our house outside. A lot of someone asked, like, "Oh, where is this? It's so pretty," and it's, like, literally outside our house. We have this beautiful we're kinda, like, backed up against this mountain, and it's absolutely gorgeous, and, it's been amazing. Sunny place, I know in my heart that I'm going to be successful, but how do I know when it's the right time to shine? If you know in your heart, you believe with every ounce of you that you're going to be successful, like it just happens. I know that sounds so crazy, but like I am the ultimate manifester. Like I'm ultimate like I am. Like I'm not talented, I'm not lucky. I believe, I visualize crazy things and they come true. So if you believe it, you just got to let the universe work. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow. Just trust that it happens and don't doubt it. I got borderline too, and you're very inspiring to me on my way to recovery, and you give me hope of being able to be multilingual. Yeah, absolutely, you will. A borderline is manageable. Um, you can live with it, and sometimes borderlines are some of the best people because we have such high emotions and we're so in touch with them. And once you can regulate them and recognize them, like you can really use them as like a superpower, which is pretty cool. Um, but yeah, pretty cool. And yeah, being thankful and being grateful all helps too. What do you think the baby's gonna look like? Congrats, my lady's happy for you. We always talk about this. I was like, "My baby better look like me," but you know, I feel like Moses does have some strong genes. I feel like if it's a boy, it'll probably look like Moses, and I kind of want it. You know, I kind of want him to look like Moses. Although, I mean, I think that would be a cute boy too. So it'd be nice how we both are like we like a combination because we both have such distinct different features. So, oh, there's and Happy Day just posted something on Amazon, so maybe that's it. Mine are very brown and very short. I think our baby will look like Elvis. That's my guess. Kim Esparza, have you seen Jeffrey congratulating you? Thoughts? Yeah, I did see that. I thought that was really nice and really cool. I like friendships end and things and shit goes down and um, all the stuff like that. But I thought that was nice because again, I think over time, like time heals everything, right? I don't want bad blood with literally anybody. Like I don't want to have anybody feel any type of way about me. And if that means talking to them, apologizing to them. I apologize to pretty much everybody. Like I always feel guilt if I'm in the wrong, if I'm not in the wrong, whatever. So if it's like apologizing, if it's talking, if it's whatever, and I've always been like that. You guys know, like even the year when I was like doing like frenemies and stuff like that, like I still was going on people's podcasts that maybe we had differences with because I always try to make amends with people. Like I really don't want bad blood with anybody. That's been my journey for a while. And it was nice. It was just nice to feel a little relief on that end. That was really nice of him. Kenan, my mom was supposed to be killed. Oh my god, in Bosnia as in concentration camp. She was like, so here I am, your biggest fan. Woo! Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad your mom's here. And that is quite a story and so many prayers and blessings and you are here for a reason and thank you for sharing that. Stacy the Sparkling Star, did you see my last super chat mess, honey? Yes, I did. It was so pretty. We have so much in common. Also, BBT would love to chat with you one on one. Well, I'm here right now and I'm happy to talk about it. And thank you for the last super chat. It was so pretty and so fun. How did you know Moses was the one? That's a good question. There's a lot of little things along the way. I mean, everyone knows. Everyone knows. I always say this because I don't want anyone to be like, okay, because people always try to like throw up stuff in my best. When we first met, when we first started, our relationship was a little bumpy. It was a little toxic. There was a lot of outside influence. There was a lot of just, you don't know the person. You don't trust. You don't trust these people. Like, oh, there was a lot of trust broken. It was messy at the beginning, right? So, it was quarantine. I was bored. I was also using a lot. I was on prescription pills. Um, Stalking him. I used to like show up to his house and stuff like that, like high and drunk and all this stuff like that. And so it was a rough start. Hold on, let me go to Queens, New York Lottery and I finish that story. Can you please do an Outback Steakhouse? Oh, I love Outback Steakhouse. The blue is that what the bloomed onion is? The twisted ribs and lobster. Oh my god, I want the ribs from Wood Ranch. Moses, if you're listening to that, we need to get Wood Ranch beef ribs. Those sound so good right now. I'm pregnant too with my second lots of love and abundance. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love lobster tails. My sister made us lobster tails and we had crab legs the other day. So I really do love seafood. God, food is just amazing. So having said all that, we definitely had a lot of work, but somehow we did it. We fixed ourselves and then came together and understood each other so much. And honestly, it was It was just a lot, like, I think there was a change, a big change in him, a big change in me, and then you just one day, like, you just realize, like, "Oh, that person's not giving up on me," and then also that person understands me, and for me, like, obviously, we were dating, after all this toxicity, and, you just see someone, like, stand by you and, like, really know you and, like, love you through all stuff people would be, like, leave you for in the past. So, to me, it was, like, on my end, I can only speak on my end, it was, like, someone finally getting through, like, breaking down this wall and, like, passing my tests, and as borderlines, a lot of you guys know, we put people through tests, testing their loyalty, testing if they love us, and, like, people can only deal with so much, and you push people away, and that's the pattern, right? And not saying that's right or that you should endure that because everyone has a limit and everyone should set boundaries and all that stuff like that. But there was obviously something that was meant to be, and he understood, took time to understood what was happening, what was going on. I had to obviously work on myself, my addictions, my habits, all that stuff like that. And yeah, and then once we got engaged, it just felt like this next level of commitment that I really needed to feel secure. And then it just kind of always worked from there. And then every level of commitment, once we got married, it was like, oh, this is like everything just felt right at that point. And I think it just took a while to get there. And I feel like a lot of people probably wouldn't have gotten past the parts we have, and like rightfully so. Again, like if something's toxic, you have every right to leave and not want to do it. But again, there was something that kept bringing us back together, and it was like it required a lot of us like work on both of our ends, and we worked really hard on it, and now we do have like a perfect relationship in my eyes. Like it really is. So it almost feels too good to be true, but I always am like, no, this is what I envisioned myself and this is what I deserve and all stuff like that. But it took a lot of work, so I have to remind myself of that. Kim, when will you post your mom's situation? I think once again, Moses, if you're listening, I think Moses has it on his phone because I was looking for my mom's reaction the other day. Yeah, I think he had. Yeah, I think he was filming it on his phone. So I gotta get it off because I went through all my footage and I was like, "Where is that footage? I know we filmed my mom and my sister." So I will post that. Maybe I'll post it next week. So that's so beautiful. Once it my turn, Catherine, all that energy and happiness your way. It's crazy. You wait, you just it just happens. I know I got mine like later in life, so I always tell people like, just wait. I feel like I tell my kids that too. It's like I didn't know love until my 30s. You know what I mean? I didn't have any like real relationships until my 30s. So I was definitely a late bloomer, but it was definitely worth the wait. um but yeah. And now like I'm not exaggerating at all when I say like it's a perfect relationship for us. I feel so happy every day. I feel loved and cared for and safe and all that. So it's really cool. So Victoria says taco money. I'll buy a taco. There's a place called Salsa and Beer in the Valley. Amazing, amazing tacos. They have really good potato, like taquitos, potato and cheese. I've been craving that so much. They're so good. Delicious. Um, Trisha defeated the evil of Hollywood by being herself. That's pretty cool. That's a cool summary. I like that. That sentiment. Yes, being yourself can unlock a lot. Nicolette, thank you for the super chat. Are you doing a maternity photo shoot? Yes. Have you thought about the theme? If so, question mark. See Bradford. Yes, I have a couple maternity shoots in mind. When I get a little more of a belly, obviously they say it's around what 7 months you should do it because my one friend was telling me, 8 months you're just like okay, just gonna lay around. So maybe like 7 months we'll do that in the baby shower. I'm really excited. I'm excited to pop. Not too big, but if it's big, it's fine. Because creating a life is crazy. It's sometimes I think about it, I'm like, oh my God, I'm creating like a life in there. I mean, obviously it takes two to create a life, but I'm harboring this life. um, so yeah. I might have to pee. I've been drinking so much water. With Leah, thank you for the super. Yes, girl, so happy for you. Just don't give your. Oh, okay. Thank you for the super chat. Jane Doe, it's good seeing you happy. It's easy to see that in this relationship you feel safe and you found peace with yourself. I'm proud of you. Thanks, Jane. And yeah, it feels very cool. So I appreciate that. Have you tried Jack in the Box tacos? No, I haven't tried Jack in the Box tacos, but Jack in the Box was not good the past couple times I ate it. I used to love Jack in the Box, but Not good. Why do you never talk about being in Eminem's music video? I talk about it a lot. I think I've done like 5 TikToks, 5 YouTube videos. I feel like I talk about it. Deanna, thank you for the super chat. Congrats, I'm so happy for you. Your little family's growing. I have 5 kids, 2 sets of twins, and I'm 35. I also suffer with mental health and sober for 11 years. Wow, congratulations. Sobriety is a big deal, and it's something that like I didn't talk about because I never thought of myself as like an addict because I didn't look like one, right? I functioned and I didn't look like one or act like one, but I was, and I don't know. I guess I didn't share my journey because I didn't think I was extreme enough to like be congratulated for being sober. You know what I mean? Because I was like, oh, well, I'm functioning, I'm fine. But it's hard. It's hard to not want to get pills and all this stuff like that. It's not easy, and it's a big deal. And 11 years is amazing. I always think 2 years. I'm like, okay, 2 years is really good. For me, it gets easier. Not everybody it does, and it's gotten a lot easier and manageable. Like for me, I don't even think about it. I think food addiction is a little different. That's another thing. But yeah. So, okay. I don't know. Anyways, the comment section's going nuts. But I guess that's it. We're gonna wrap it up, you guys. Thank you for all the love. And yeah, hope you guys have a really good weekend. What are we doing this weekend? Oh, we're going to see my dad. Oh, the new Batman movie. I get excited for big movies. Like, I'm not a huge Batman fan, but I get excited for big movies. Ignore the weirdos and haters. We love you. Thank you. Paul Limes. I like your guys' names. Very cool. But I hope you guys have a really good weekend. And yeah, I don't know if I'll be live Monday. Maybe I'll try. Please subscribe to my ASMR channel, Japanese ASMR. And we'll see you soon. Good luck finding this bottle. I think it's on Amazon. I think someone put it. So thank you guys all for the super chats. Oh my God, thank you. And Jennifer, thank you so much. We will definitely be putting a little mobile up. And thank you, everybody. And Happy Day has the link right there for the water bottle. Is that the link? Did you find it? Because wow, impressive. You're on it. I can't even click on it. It's going so fast. Oh, here. Yeah, that looks like it's it. Cheap, 19 bucks. There you go. Should be getting sponsored. Love you guys so much. I'm burpy. Sorry. We'll do a live soon. Bye, guys.